Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is Jim Hovland, your Edina Mayor, and this is your Mayor's Minute for Tuesday, June 9th, 2020. With most of the pools closed, a lot of beaches closed due to COVID-19, uh, you've probably noticed, like I have, that Minnehaha Creek has become really popular with those looking for some water activity. We just want to talk a little bit about some of the risks involved here and want to make parents aware of some things that we think are important to talk about today relative to Minnehaha Creek. That creek, of course, many of us know that it flows 22 miles from Lake Minnetonka all the way down to Minnehaha Falls, which is a spectacular sight in our region. And it winds through many backyards in Edina. And under the right conditions in the summertime, you see a lot of paddlers and tubers going on a beautiful adventure through this urban environment. But unlike a pool or even some lakes, the creek does pose some hazards, such as variable water flow, inconsistent depth, and natural landscape obstacles. Please remember to watch your young kids if you've got them out there on the creek. You're in a canoe or in a kayak or floating. Make sure kids are wearing a life jacket. Make sure you're wearing a life jacket. And make sure that you assess carefully the water conditions before you enter. So right now, the Minnehaha Creek Watershed District is advising not to do any paddling or recreating on the creek. The water current is very fast compared to normal conditions. And this means, of course, you've increased the chances of tipping a canoe or sustaining an injury, tipping over your kayak. Ideal water flow for paddling and kayaking is between 75 and 100 cubic feet per second. But right now at Hiawatha Avenue in nearby Minneapolis, where they do the measurements, it's flowing at 290 cubic feet per second, which is almost double the speed recommended for normal paddling. So viewing this real-time creek flow is important, I think, for people that are interested in using the creek. And you can do that by going to minnehahacreek.org, minnehahacreek.org, to see what that cubic feet per second number is. You should also be aware of the fact that there are several downed trees over the creek in Edina. One is reported just past Arden Park, and paddlers should exit the creek before the 54th Street Bridge, since there's no way to paddle through the blockage and no safe way to portage around it on private property. So that would be an exit point for you. And that tree isn't scheduled to be removed until June 11th. So after June 11th, you'll be able to make your way through there pretty carefully. And remember that in addition to a life jacket, be sure you wear sunscreen. You bring water and waterproof containers for storing valuables in canoes and kayaks. The Minnehaha Creek can be a great location to cool off on a hot summer day as long as water safety remains at the top of mind. For kids that are using the water over by St. Stephen's Church, be mindful of the traffic, be respectful of people that are coming by. And then over on 54th and Minnehaha Creek, we've had some complaints about nighttime activity by kids. So parents should be aware of the fact that their kids may be out at night on the 54th Street Bridge. Neighbors over there have commented that they hear some foul language, a lot of noise at night when they're trying to go to bed. And so try to be respectful of people and their property as you look to recreate on Minnehaha Creek. This is Jim Hovland, your Edina Mayor. For all the kids out there using the water, make sure you stay safe, stay healthy, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.